Howdy, y'all. My name is Gretchen, and I'm the Restless Thrifter. I can't even say my own name. Howdy, y'all. My name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter, and I'm a reseller on eBay and other platforms. I'm going to be packing up my orders from actually going back to Thursday night. Yeah, there were a few things that came in that evening after I had already packed up my orders. Not sure why I didn't do those on Friday, but I must have forgotten I had sales on Thursday. And so now I'm doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a couple from Thursday. It is Sunday, February 2nd. And I think I have 11. I have a mix of old and new things. There were a couple of things that I've had for a long time that would have gotten donated soon, but they sold. That's great. And then there are many more things that I've only had for, a week or a couple of months. My goal is to sell things within 90 days or less on average. Some things are going to take longer. Things I knowingly pick up that will take longer. Vintage items that aren't like super trendy right now, or sport coats, that type of thing. But I mostly try to pick up things that sell quickly. So we're going to start with what's on the top, which is this Ralph Lauren button-up shirt, this Oxford. I thought it was a women's. Is this a men's shirt? It's got the buttons on the right, but it's a pretty small shirt. It's a size 8, so it's a women's shirt. Ralph Lauren size 8 button-down shirt, Mercer Classic. I don't know what that is. RLC MM1X. I don't know what that is either. Roman numbers. I don't know. Yellow polo. It's a cool shirt. I thought it was going to sell pretty quickly. I even paid the full price at Goodwill. I paid $9.99 plus tax, which is $10.81. This sold through an offer to watchers for $31.97 after 9 months of being listed. It sold with shipping for $38.27 and my marketplace fees $5.41. So let's figure up shipping. I'm going to put it in a 10 by 13 poly mailer. It's going to say it with me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for watching. And what I do is I go over my sales with you as I'm packing them up. A lot of people do this. I am not the first. I did not come up with this idea. You know how people say imitation is a form of flattery? I don't even know who first did it. Who first did a video while they were shipping? I don't know. But hardly any ideas are unique in this world anymore. This weighs 9.3, so I'm going to round up to 10 ounces. I would love to come up with a brand new, unique to me idea, but even if I did, it probably wouldn't be unique. You know what I mean? This is not the thing that I'm wanting to do. I want to click on the Ralph Lauren top. It's going to Maryland. And $5.21 is the cost of shipping. USPS Ground Advantage. That's the cheapest option for most items that I sell. Media mail is going to be cheaper typically, but you can only ship media in that. I said Maryland. No, it's going to Missouri. I just saw M and then I thought that was a D, and it's not. So my profit on this was $16.84, which isn't bad even for having paid up for this. It was just a slow seller. I thought it was a cool looking, retro looking shirt. All right, this next one is a North Face tee. I got this at a garage sale for $1, and it's got the state of Texas on it. And it says, never stop exploring. It's a XXL. gray short sleeve. Seemed like it was not worn. You know, how it still has that brand new, no pilling or anything. But the tag was cut out from inside, so I'm guessing it probably was worn and somebody didn't like the tag itching them. Yeah, never stop exploring. And this sold through eBay as well, so we're going to figure out shipping. And you guessed it, putting it in a poly mailer, 10 by 13. So I have had this YouTube channel for over a year now. If you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. Watch a little bit and see if there's anything of interest to you. I do tell you guys how much I paid, how much the buyer paid, how much profit I'm going to make, and I'll tell you usually like where I think pick things up, as well as like would I pick it up again. This sold fairly quickly, and it sold for an okay amount. With shipping, they paid $17.46. My marketplace fees were $4.62. I'm pretty sure this was promoted. Yes, sold in 3 months through an offer to watchers for $11.97. Going to someone in Texas, no surprise. I do live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I made $7.43. Yeah, okay. So I probably wouldn't pick it up. The North Face is one of those things, you know, that's like you just think it would sell well no matter what it is. No. And a t-shirt is no exception. Even their pants don't sell well for me. Like the ripstop pants, they do not. Same with the shorts and the sweatshirts. Pretty much everything. Except for like the thicker outerwear has been something that takes a while. But the outerwear is the exception. I don't feel like I said that exactly clearly. Oh, I did forget to, no, I didn't. I got it. 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 It's right here. It is something that sold in one day. I think I had it priced perfectly or something. The Pusheen, you know, that cat, Vampire hooded cape, box exclusive, culture fly, one size, purple cat fleece. It is a cape for an adult with a cat hoodie. Vampire, I guess is this cat's name. I think it's a cat. I think Pusheen is a cat. It looks like a cat to me. It sold for $25, which was my full asking price. It sold on Poshmark. So I'm going to send it in a USPS Tyvek if it'll fit. If not, I'll grab a box. It's pretty puffy. And this was, it did have the tag on it, but it also had couple smudges, which I pointed out. I think it probably just got smudged in transit in my car or at my house. My friend gave this to me for free. She gave me all the stuff she was going to donate, and I pulled out some things and donated the rest, which I appreciate her doing. I'm going to put some of these stickers on the ends so that it won't pop open or get snagged on anything. This is going to Minnesota. Poshmark sends you priority mail labels, and so you can ship in these free priority mail packages. So for that, I made $20 because the fees were $5 and they paid $25, and there's no shipping on my end or cost of goods because I got it for free. The next is this very small camisole by a company called Cami NYC. And I guess they're known for these camisoles because they have a lot of different styles that I saw online. I will say I had not heard of this brand, but I would consider it a bolo if you find it cheap enough, like I did. I got this at Salvation Army. Did I tell you where I got the other things? Garage sale, free, and I already forgot what the first one was. Oh, I got it at Goodwill. And this is, that was probably loud and I didn't give you a warning. I'm sorry. It weighs 2.2, so rounding up to 3. And it's 9.5 by 8, approximately. Shipping is $4.25. So this sold through an offer. I had it listed for, I think it was $70. This thing retails for a lot. Okay. I had it listed for $59.96, so $60. Excuse me, I feel like I have something on my nose. So a customer offered me $35. That was the highest offer I'd gotten on this. I had it listed for 2.5 months, so I did go ahead and take it. With shipping, they paid $40.72. My cost of goods was $216. Marketplace fees $577. Shipping expenses $425. And my profit was $28.54. I got this at Salvation Army near downtown Dallas on their 50% off day. And I looked in the slips and camisoles, that kind of area. But this, I think, is meant to be worn more as a top. It has a racer back with some lace detail that's really pretty. And the next one is a Talbots size medium sweater, Fair Isle lamb's wool blend, soft pullover scoop neck. Got this at the same sale, and this didn't have a tag inside it. It had been cut out, but I could tell it felt very nice, so I looked at the tag near the hem, the fabric tag and everything, and I recognized it as the Talbots tag. And I did find it online to confirm that theory. It's a size medium. It sold full price for $29.96 plus shipping, and it sold in 2.5 months. It was also promoted, which means I paid a little higher in fees on eBay in order to get more eyeballs on it. The buyer paid $38.15 with shipping. My cost of goods was $432. Fees $9.55, a little higher because of the promotion. And let's figure out shipping. Wish I could keep my scale from turning off for a while. It weighs 13.9, so I'm rounding up to 14. and $6.40 is going to be my cost to ship. I have the buyer pay for shipping, but eBay gives me that money, and then I in turn can buy whatever label. This is going to Arizona, so that's why I say I'm paying for shipping, but really they're giving me the money to then pay for the shipping label. The other platforms do not do that. Facebook does, but the others do not. They just take the money directly from the customer and send me the shipping label. I think most of my sales are eBay, and then there was that Poshmark one. Let me take a glance and see what else I have. One Facebook, two Mercari, another Poshmark, and then more eBay. So this next one is the Facebook Marketplace. It is something that my husband got from his grandfather. It's potentially pretty old and way more valuable than I listed it for, but I didn't know, and it was hard to kind of look up because there's a lot of holsters. This is a tooled leather holster, and I thought it looked kind of like odd on the back, so I don't know. Sold for $15, which was my full asking price. Someone probably got a heck of a deal. My husband was like, go ahead, sell it, because he's like, I'm not doing anything with it. It's cool. But when we left Denver, we started to really minimalize our things. Now, I live in my parents' house, which has all their stuff. We moved in with my dad to help them after my mom passed, and they've got tons of stuff in this house. So we weren't going to be able to fit much of our stuff anyway, and some of it had to go into storage. We're like, you know what? We don't want to end up storing a bunch of stuff for however many years and then only to move it all and go, why did we keep this? So yeah, they paid with shipping $20.75. Shipping expenses are $5.75. Cost of goods $0. Marketplace fees $2.22. So my profit's $12.78. And I do like to add, things to my store that are our own. Clothes that I'm done wearing, or knickknacks that I'm done using. There's always something laying around the house that I'm like, you know what? Tired of looking at that thing. So I'm going to put this in a padded mailer. This one is like cut in two. Not cut in two, but cut into. Cut into. It's a difference. So I'm going to fold this over. Be warned, the tape is going to be loud. I know this is loud. I have a tape dispenser that is not as loud. I was about to say, but I can't use it properly. Apparently I can't use this properly either. This just came off. Sometimes you have one of those days. Okay, so it measures 11 by 7.5. Oh, it doesn't matter. I forgot. Because they sent me the label. Or I weighed it beforehand. So on Facebook, you can choose between these different. This guy's name is, well, I shouldn't tell you what his name is, but it is a very country name. And he lives in Texas. I hope he enjoys this. Just about to spit out his name like. I don't want to do that. He sounds like a cowboy. We'll put it that way. And it's going Ground Advantage. I'd also love if you guys gave me a thumbs up on this video if you're enjoying it, because that helps other people find my channel as well. If you are a fellow YouTuber, let me know. I would love to give you a shout out. All right, this next one is something I've had for a long time. It's an Orvis women size medium button-up top, linen blend, roll tab sleeve, coastal. I got this the same time as a blue one. I got these in a Goodwill blue box. They're mystery boxes. And the blue one sold right away. This one, which is like a stripe, cream and beige stripe, did not sell right away. I don't know why. I think it's taken a couple years. Let's look. Yeah, 1 year and 7 months. Sold through an offer to watchers for $12. With shipping, they paid $19.03. And my cost of goods in that blue box averaged out to $1.52. Marketplace fees $2.75. And let's find out what shipping is. It weighs 11 even, so I'm going to round up to 12 just to be on the safe side. With, oh, it's going UPS Ground Saver. That doesn't seem like the cheapest option. No, USPS Ground Advantage is $5.79, so I'll do that. Wonder why they chose UPS Ground Saver. Well, I'll go back to that one because that is the one they selected. It's $7.81. And I made $6.95, which would have been okay had it sold really quickly. It's an okay brand. It's a decent blend shirt, like kind of a neutral color. I just really don't know what went wrong there. It's going to New Jersey. I don't know what's wrong with the printing either. It didn't come out. It's not printing. Well, we're going to move on because I cannot get this to work. So I'm just going to write on here Orvis, Mercari, and come back to it. Okay, this next one is a sweater that I've also had a long time. It was about to go bye-bye and get donated. It is a new with tags, beautiful sweater, Crimson Klover, size extra small sweater, new purple wine cable knit pullover après ski. I think that was like the style name or something. I got this when I lived in Denver. This color has been really popular on TV suddenly. And I don't know if that's why it sold, like if it's just a coincidence, but it sold on Mercari for an offer to watchers for $16.20. The fee was $2.35. I paid $1.08. I got it at a sweater sale. They have an end of season sweater sale at the Arc thrift chain in Denver, and I loved going there. But I will say, a lot of the sweaters I picked up at those sweater sales took forever to sell. So I don't know. It's going to, that looks like Wisconsin. No, Minnesota. I don't know my state shapes. They're not shaped anything alike. Where do I get the shipping label? Here we go. Mercari, they now send you to the website to download the label. And let's see if this one prints. Nope. Sending data to printer. Okay. Oh, we gotta put it in a poly mailer first. It's about to stick it right on the clear package. I guess I could, but no. This is also a 10 by 13. It's got a little decoration to it. Since this is going to out Mercari, I want to send it in an eBay one, but it would be fine if I did. Now let's see if that one will print again, or if I'm just asking for trouble. It's printing, yay! Okay, what do I have left? I have 2 pillow shams. These sold really fast as well. These are a Target brand called Opalhouse. That brand in general I have found can do well. So I would look up the item before you just pick it up. This is Opalhouse Jungalow Pillow Shams, set of 2, quilted standard pillowcases, Target. I had them listed for almost, I think it was $29.96, and they sent me an offer of $25. I'm saying this all with question marks in my voice. I made $12.77 on that sweater, if I didn't already say. Yeah, I had it listed for 30. Customer offered me 25. I'd only had them listed a day, but I still thought that was fair. Marketplace fees were $3.34, cost of goods $4.32, and shipping is going to be 0. So I made $17.34. And I think that's pretty good for 2 used pillow shams. They look great. You know, pillow shams often get just tossed to the side when someone's going to sleep. So, you know, they stay nice and clean. I think certain bedding is more popular than others in that brand, but I, again, would look it up if I found. I've sold an Opalhouse shower curtain. It was ours. I sold Opalhouse, I want to say like a mug, like a coffee mug. So $17.34 is what I made. What am I doing? I need to print this. It's going to California. So it's these UPS SurePost on Mercari that are causing the problem. 70% complete. Let's see if it finishes. I've got 2 more sales. I'm going to just sit here and wait a little bit until it's time to print my next one. And this one is a Poshmark sale. It's 11Z's, which is a brand that is sold at Anthropologie. Size 10 Bermuda shorts, striped 10-inch seam, 10-inch inseam, bow pocket, red, white, preppy. I took a offer on these, a low offer, because these didn't sell last year and I didn't want to look at them all summer long. So somebody offered me 10 and I accepted. My fees were $2.95 because of that. And let's see what I paid for them. I think it was $3, $2. I paid $3. Shipping is 0, so I made $4.05, and that brand is not necessarily gonna sell. So I got these at a church sale. So I guess let me try to print this one. I have to cancel this other one because it's saying 70% complete. Come on, just let me get through this. I only have a couple more. This is going to New York. And now let's see if this one will print. Again, this is dangerous. I feel like I could send to the wrong place because of this. Like the wrong label, you know? Makes me very nervous. I'm probably going to look at each one of these, make sure they don't both have the same label or anything crazy. One more, and it is a pair of shoes. It is a pair of Adidas, and not all Adidas sell on the resale market for much, but these did. I looked them up. I saw that they had this grip sole, so these are like hiking shoes, and hiking shoes, the low profile, do well in men's, and apparently these Adidas ones, Terex, they're Adidas Terex. I cleaned them up as best as I really could without spending gobs of time, but you can see I just take pictures of any, you know, thing that someone needs to know anything about and mention it. I think these are going to the Virgin Islands. Let's see. They are going out through eBay. Let's see what kind of box I'm putting this in. A USPS Ground Advantage box. So let's see what I have already put together. I have this Samoa's box. You know, Samoa's, the Girl Scout cookies. I've had forever over here. And they might fit perfectly in there. Yes. Now it is open on the bottom, so I'm going to put tape over that. And I am going to wrap these up. Actually, I'm going to stick them in a poly mailer. So in case they get wet on their journey to the Virgin Islands, which I guess is like shipping to the US. Where's the address? Cruise Bay VI? Is that Virgin Islands? It's got to be, right? Some crinkly paper on the top to fill it up. Tape. Perishable. Thought I saw some Girl Scouts at a store the other day. I was driving by it, but I haven't seen them any other place. And I really do like to get a couple of boxes of cookies, even though you can get knockoffs like at Aldi that are just as good. And it doesn't support the Girl Scouts, so I guess there's that. I mean, that would be a reason to get them from the Girl Scouts. I don't know anything about Girl Scouts, to be honest. Do we like them? Do we like the Girl Scouts? This weighs 2 pounds and 12 ounces. And it measures 14 and a half by 8 by 7. £2, 12 ounces. So shipping is $12.52. I want to look up Cruise Bay VI. Oh my God, that looks gorgeous. Yeah, St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands. So beautiful. Cruise Bay is a busy inter-island ferry dock. Man, I want to go there. Well, enjoy hiking St. John in these fancy Adidas shoes. All right, that is everything. I'm going to tell you how much I made total in these 3.5 days. We'll just say 3 days though, because I'm going to change the date sold to Friday because I already told you what I made on Thursday. I didn't tell you what these Adidas sold for. They sold for full price of $45 plus shipping, which was $62.60. Marketplace fees $8.13. Cost of goods $7.03, and shipping expenses $12.52. So I made $34.92. Okay, so I'm going to go to Vendoo's Analytics, and I'm going to pull up the 31st through 2nd, and my total revenue was $313.18. Total profit $179.50. Thank you guys for watching, and just keep listing.